So you have a question about this problem. This is for homework 3.10b, number 2. So we are trying to find the differential of each function, this one and this one. Okay. So notice that the differential here is dy. So you have a question about what's the difference between the derivative and the differential. Basically, the derivative is the derivative here with respect to t is dy dt. This one here is the derivative. That's the derivative of y with respect to t. Now the differential here is dy, and this one here, differential, they're related, okay? So the differential, you can actually think about this one here as relating to the derivative this way, and basically is this one over here times dt. So it is the same as dy dt and then times dt. So you kind of think about like it's like a, over here you can think about like a quotient that this and dt here and dt here divide out, right? You can think about like that, it get by the dy. So that's a differential. Now geometrically, if we see the lesson, it should be, so we have this, well, we have a curve, okay, and then the derivative is the derivative that it corresponds to the slope of the tangent, okay, and if we have dt over here, this is dt, then dy is going to be this. Actually, I should use a different color over here, the pink color. This one here is dy. So it's the change of y along the tangent line. That's dy. Now, how is it different from delta y? Delta y is going to be the change of y along the curve. This part here is delta y. That's delta y over here, from here to here. Okay, that's delta y. So the change of y along the curve, see y change from here to here when you move from this point to this point. So that's the change of y. It's along the curve. And dy here is the change of y along the tangent line. So when you change, the t go from here to here, then the y change from here to here. That's dy. And the derivative and differential related this way. Differential is the derivative times dt. All right, so basically you just need to find the derivative. So the first thing to do for you is to find the derivative first. So you find this one first, and then we just multiply with dt, and then you will get the differential. So the first one here, the one that we have, so we have this function. It is tangent of square root of 70. So let's take the derivative. So basically this one over here is, this is the same as dy dt. The derivative of the function with respect to t is dy dt. So now you have to use the chain rule. The outer function over here is the tangent function. So the derivative of tangent is, well, remember the trick I told you guys, right? The SST rule. So when you take the derivative of tangent, it's going to be secant times secant. So that's secant squared. So that's why you get the secant squared over here. And then you just copy this inner function inside. Now you take the derivative of this inner function. The derivative of this inner function, it is, well, this one here, if you write it in the power form, so that will be 70 to the 1/2 power. So when you take the derivative of this power function that's to the 1/2 power, then you will get, okay, let me write that down first. So that will get 1/2 times 70, but then the exponent on that is going to decrease by 1. So that will become negative 1/2. Okay. Now we need to get to the innermost function. So we still need to take the derivative of the 70. And what's the derivative of 70? It is 7. Okay, it is 7. So basically it's this one. So you have 1/2 times 7 is 7/2. And then 7t to the negative 1/2 power. So that's the one that you have. This one over here is this. Okay. Now you get this, then you simplify. You will put 7 and then over this 7 here over 2, and then secant square here on top. And then this, since this is to the negative 1/2 power, which means the square root of 7t will be in the denominator. So you put it like this. Now finally, once you find dy dt, remember dy, the dy here is dy dt times dt. Okay, that times dt right here. So you just need to times dt, right? This times dt. So you just take the, so what you have done here, you take this, you take the, this is dy dt, that's dy dt. So you put the dy dt over here, and then times dt, and that's the differential dy. So the derivative and differential are related. Differential is the derivative times dt. Now the second one over here for number B.
I know how to do the second one.
Huh? You did the second one?
I know how to. Yes.
Oh, okay, great. So it's a similar idea. So you take the derivative of the function with respect to v. So you use a quotient rule and you simplify, and then you finally get this. Then all you have to do here is to find dy. You just need to multiply this by dv, because this dy is the same as dy dv multiplied with dv, the differential. So the dy dv is this one. Then you multiply with dv, you get the differential.